Hi guys, welcome to Football Man Cox, and today, I'm alone today, it's Saturday. Obviously, I did my video, last Friday night, Saturday now, Friday, last night we did predictions. Obviously 5 games left, we're going to go, I'm going to predict my Premier League table come the end of the season. And I've done this before, but obviously we're getting so close to the end now, I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to predict what's going to happen. So it's going to start in 20th place. And obviously, it's going to be quite obvious, this, isn't it? We've 14 points at the moment is Huddersfield Town. And the goal difference is pretty ridiculous. It's minus 44. That's pretty shocking. I expect them to stay in 20th place. Even though Fulham got 17 points. So they're not too far away from each other. But I think Fulham will stay 19th. Cardiff are actually in 18th at the moment. I expect them to stay up, really. We'd expect Cardiff to stay up, but I think they'll go down. I do think they'll go down. Yeah. And then I think Southampton, who are actually in 17th place, I think they'll finish in 16th place, where actually Brighton are at the moment. And so I think Southampton will be 17th. I think Burnley will be in 17th place, and Southampton will be in 15th place. Brighton will be in 16th place, where they are now, I predict. Bournemouth will stay in 14th. Newcastle United, I predict them to finish, I think they'll finish 10th, you know. I think Newcastle will finish 10th. Obviously Watford are 10th at the moment. I think Watford will finish in 11th place. West Ham will finish in 12th, and Crystal Palace will finish in 13th, where Newcastle are. Obviously Newcastle 10th place. Everton actually in 9th place at the moment. I kind of think it was... I think it was Everton will stay in 9th place. Yeah, I do think Everton will stay. 8th place, Wolves. I think they're at the same points as Wolves at the moment. Wolves and Leicester, same points, 47 points. Between 8th and 7th. So Wolves 8th, Leicester 7th. So yeah, I think, I'm not sure. I think Wolves will stay 8th and Leicester City will finish 7th. But next season, I reckon Wolves can finish in that top 6. Top 6. The team they've got is unreal, I think, Wolves. So I think it will stay the top 9. The top 9 and 8, 7 will stay the same, I predict. So the top 6 now, and to be moving into the Champions League positions in a minute, Europa League spaces. Obviously United, bloody hell, in 6th position, Arsenal in 5th. I think Man United will finish 5th, and I think it's hard. I think United finish 5th. We're actually 6th now. I think Arsenal will finish 4th, who are actually in 5th at the moment. I think Tottenham will finish 3rd, and I think Chelsea will finish 6th. So, Chelsea actually at the moment, between 6th and 3rd, are doing better than Chelsea, doing better than Tottenham, Arsenal, Man United at the moment. But they're at the top of that pile at the moment. But I do think they'll finish at the bottom of the pile. I think they'll finish 6th. United will just miss out. Tottenham will just clinch 3rd. Arsenal will just clinch 4th position over Manchester United, I predict. And now we're moving into the title race, obviously, at the moment. City 2nd, Liverpool at the top. This is hard. I predict in 2nd place come the end of the season, Manchester City. I predict them to be in second place. What means Liverpool will be in first. And you're probably like, okay. I think we'll win the league, Liverpool. I think they'll win the league. I hope they do. I think they will. Obviously, City have got harder games left, but our games are hard as well. Obviously, Chelsea on Sunday, tomorrow obviously. Then we've got Cardiff. We've also got Champions League. I'm confident we can win the Champions League as well. Well, at least get into the final of the Champions League, I predict. I'm quite positive. Obviously, Cardiff after Chelsea. Well, actually, no, it goes Chelsea, Champions League against Porto away, Cardiff, Huddersfield, Newcastle, and then Wolves. It's not easy. No Premier League game is easy. But I do predict us. I don't know. The Newcastle game away is going to be hard. Wolves game away at home at the end, right at the end of the season, will be hard. They're going to push us all away. Wolves. It's going to be hard. I don't know. Obviously, Man City they've got Champions League as well. They're in every single cup at the moment. Obviously, they've already won the Community Shield and the cup. Is it? I don't know what it's called. They've won that already. But then the FA Cup still in the final against Watford. They're in Champions League. They're in the Premier League. They're basically in every single competition at the moment, and it's impressive. And that's where I think City's downfall will be in the league. Obviously, they've got a lot of depth in their squads, but I think obviously with games like Crystal Palace away, never easy going to Palace away, is it? Never easy. Then they've got to play Tottenham in the Champions League away. No, home, sorry. Obviously being beaten. Absolute dreadful performance on Tuesday against Tottenham at the new Tottenham Stadium. Played terrible, but Tottenham, again, you could say defended well. Got a good, pretty decent goal to win it. But I think City are pretty bad. But I didn't watch it, obviously, because Liverpool and Porto were on at the same time, so I watched the Liverpool game, so I don't really know the City game. But I heard they played pretty poor and Tottenham played well. Obviously, after the second leg of that is literally not this week coming. Obviously, I think it's going to be a Wednesday night because we played Tuesday last week. Etihad. I think they'll turn it back around. It'll be hard because I can see Tottenham scoring, but I can also see City scoring a few. I do think City will still go through in the Champions League. What? Hopefully they do in a way. But I don't know. It's gonna be hard. Now, so obviously, Crystal Palace more for City. Then they've got Tottenham in the cup, Champions League. That's hard. And then they've got Tottenham again in the space of a few days, but the next weekend in the league, and that is at the Etihad. But to play Tottenham 3 times in a row, 2 in the Champions League, 1 in the Premier League, it's so hard. Obviously, they'll be figuring each other's style of play out. They'll know what. It'll be like training with them. They'll know every single thing they're gonna do. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not even sure. Personally, I think City can go and win both them games, the Champions League and the league game. They probably will do. I won't be surprised. But then they have to go to Old Trafford, and to be fair, I'll put my hands up. It's a very hard place to go, Old Trafford. Obviously, when Liverpool went there, I thought we were very shit. We were proper shit. They weren't good. Well, they're probably a better team in a way, but they're not that good really. Personally, I don't think United are great, but obviously under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's changed United around definitely. Obviously, got some big wins in there. They've got big points. He's proved that he can manage United with good players. Obviously, I think Paul Pogba looks like he's going to stay. So I think United are in a good position at the moment. I think they'll have a good transfer window. I think they'll sign some big players to improve the squad. I still don't think they'll be challenging for the Premier League next season. Maybe in the next 2 seasons, but They might be changing next season, I don't know. Really, I don't know, but when City go to Old Trafford, they'll give Man City a game. A game. I would have thought. I hope they do. I was cheering United on for once in my life. Can't stand them, but I will be cheering on United on that Wednesday night to play. I think it's 24th of April. Looking forward to that game. I'm positive United can get something out of them. Even though United fans want City to beat them because they don't want Liverpool to win the league. They want City to win the league over Liverpool. Don't really understand it. City have got some hard games left, to be fair. They have. They've got to play Leicester at home. That City have gone home. I think that'll be a hard game. Leicester at home will be a hard game. Obviously, Liverpool struggled at home against them. Doesn't mean City are going to struggle, but I still think it'll be a hard game. Leicester, obviously, Brendan Rodgers has turned Leicester City into an unbelievable team. Playing well, obviously, did get beat last night against Newcastle. But it was a good performance from Newcastle and a bit poor from Leicester. But I'm positive Leicester can actually do something very big in that season. They won't win the league as a few seasons ago, but they could actually get a Europa League position. Could squeeze in the top six. I'm saying the Wolves could either. Wolves could. They're great on the counter. They can beat big teams. They took points off nearly every single top six side. Obviously, they took points against Arsenal, Chelsea. We can't put points off Liverpool. They took points off City. They have, even though they've been beaten by City. They took points off United twice. Got beat and 1-1 Old Trafford. They're a good team, Wolves. I'm positive. I think they'll do something good next season under a great manager. So yeah, I'm looking forward for that. I do think Liverpool win the title, and City will finish runners up. So yeah, obviously if Liverpool don't win it this season, are they ever going to win the league? Like next season, will they challenge again? Like obviously, I don't know. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching. My predictions for the Premier League come the end of the season. I'm predicting Liverpool will win the league. City's runners up. I'm predicting Huddersfield, Fulham and Cardiff to go down. Top four, I am expecting Spurs and Arsenal to finish in top four positions. United and Chelsea to miss out. And I'm predicting City to come runners up and Liverpool to win the league. So that's it then. So thank you for watching Football Mad Cox. And obviously I'm going to try and start being in Football Mad Cox a lot more with Matthew. Obviously theme park video will be on tomorrow, late Sunday. So yeah, obviously it won't be on. Well, it's up to Matthew if he does it on holiday. I don't know if he will or not. It's up to him. But you know, alright. So thanks for watching and bye. Peace.